Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a first of a series of show and tell sketchbooks, and with this series I'm going to be showing at least 2 sketchbooks that are completed, and I will try to explain the best I can the way I approached each of these characters. And here we go. Here's the first 2 sketchbooks I'm going to be showing you guys for the first of the series. So here we go. So with these first few sketchbooks, they're going to be not quite right with placements, like shoulders being a little off. So, to start with, hopefully you guys can see that. If not, I apologize, because to begin with, I didn't know about illustration markers to help with the lines being more prominent. With this character, he's an existent character, not mine. And with some of these, they portray not so happy-go-lucky kind of themes, like with bullying, starvation, drug use. And if you find that it's not in your best interest to learn these kinds of things, I will try my best not to associate with that as I do the drawing sessions later on. But Yami from, obviously, Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're not familiar with it. And with some of these, I tend to draw multiples to get a feel of the character. And sometimes many of the characters turn out very good. Other times they turn out like crap. Like one eye is smaller or bigger than the other. The nose is kind of crooked. The shoulder, like I said, is hunchback. And I don't draw side views very often because I find that I'm very terrible at it. Or like with this one in particular, let me get a closer look at it, and you can kind of see where I kind of made the legs like sticks. And like with this one, they turn out often really good, which normally takes, like the ones that, to begin with, they start off with no time at all, 15 to 20 minutes at most. Other times, like this one, it takes around an hour. Kiriori is from the anime 07 Ghost and the manga. I highly recommend you check that out. Kind of like with this one, I kind of skimmed past it, and with some of these, they look incomplete but because I'm practicing with these characters that I'm not familiar with. And many of them, like I said, are repeated. And I think this sketchbook is when I started watching Soul Eater, which is when I started drawing that specific character. And there's this series on YouTube, I think, called, I don't remember what it's called, but there's a character called Lenore. And I started drawing her also. And mainly I stick with male figures, but in the drawing sessions, I'm trying to do a male and female kind of scenario where I'm drawing a male, female, that kind of thing. So, yeah. And with many of these, you'll find that the character is sad. And I don't know why, but I tend to draw them, like with this one, I draw them beaten up. I don't know why. It's a common theme in all my drawings, and like I said, I have no idea why. It's just a random kind of scenario that I tend to come across. And I tend to draw many of my drawings horizontally rather than vertically, because I find that they turn out better that way. Sometimes they don't, other times they do. It's a matter of preference, really. So I'll continue going through these, not too quickly, but not too slowly either. And like I said, you'll find that there are repeated characters in here, like Soul Eater, Yami Yugi, and some of the other characters I've mentioned. Later on in the series, there will be characters that I've drawn myself and made up. Because, to begin with, I start watching anime, and I pick a character that I like the most, and draw the living heck out of it until I grow tired of it. And then I move on to a new anime, and kind of like with this one, she's made up, Rosalind, I believe her name is. And she was a roleplay character that I did years ago. I'm not sure if she's in existence anymore.